What's up guys, Jarv here, back today jumping into Destiny. In today's video we're taking a preview at Season 18 and everything we know about the up and coming season. In our video today we're going to look at the release date, all the details we know about the up and coming raid, all the changes to the Crucible, important details about the weapons and armor, even more vendor updates, and also Festival of the Lost 2022. There's a lot to get through in this video, so be sure to stick around. If you do enjoy the video, be sure to leave a comment and rating down below, and remember to subscribe for more Destiny 2 content. But without further delay guys, let's jump into the video. Now today's video is brought to us by our official channel partner, that is Apex Gaming PCs. If you're in the market for a brand new gaming rig, we have our own dedicated Jarv range of PCs, or if you prefer you can even custom build your own. And right now if you use code Jarv at checkout you can save up to $250 off, helping you stretch your money even further when building the ultimate gaming rig. And on top of that, right now for the next 14 days, Apex Gaming PCs are doing a giveaway for an awesome gaming setup. If you're interested in entering, I'll leave all the links and details down in the video description below. Now it's time once again in Destiny 2 to take a look ahead at the up and coming season. Season 18 doesn't officially have a name, it's simply known as Season of the Redacted. But with that being said, we do know it will be launching on the 23rd of August. This will be shortly after the Destiny 2 showcase, which will be streaming right here on the channel. So if you want to find out more about Lightfall, the rest of Year 5 going into Year 6, and also what we're going to get our teeth into for Season 18, then be sure to stay stuck to the channel and we'll keep you up to date. Now as always with each new season we get a brand new season pass with over 100 ranks to earn, and this will offer a combination of seasonal materials, exotics, cosmetics, on top of some sweet new armor ornaments. Alongside the season pass we also have a new seasonal artifact that we'll need to collect and level up throughout the course of the season. These will offer brand new armor specific mods which will synergize perfectly with Arc 3.0, and we'll be covering that later in the video. Now on top of launching shortly after the showcase on the 23rd of August, Season 18 will also be offering a reprised raid as part of its content offering. Now unlike in Season of the Splicer where we had the heads up that the Vault of Glass was on its way, giving us plenty of time to prepare, for this particular reprised raid in Season of the Redacted we have absolutely no clue on what the up and coming raid will be. Now Bungie have stated that when they reprise raids it's unlikely to be one of the shorter ones on offer. So with that in mind, it's likely to be either Wrath of the Machine or King's Fall, which are the two most popular choices. Now the raid itself will launch on the 26th of August at 10 AM Pacific time, so we just have 3 days to get ready in Season 18. Now when the raid kicks off, contest mode will be enabled for the first 24 hours, and you'll need to be 1560 in power in order to be at the cap for all encounters. Now clearing the raid with contest mode active is the first step to access the new challenge mode in the Director, and the special triumph for completing all the challenge triumphs for each encounter. Now by completing the secret triumph, a created list of challenges in this newly unlocked challenge mode will be how a fire team crosses the finish line first in the new world first raid race. Now to enforce the triumph requirements in the challenge mode, your team will wipe if it fails the success conditions during any encounter. So if you're planning to run the raid once it launches on the 26th of August, make sure to get those fire teams ready ahead of time to make sure that you're ready to go as soon as the activity kicks off. Now alongside the launch of the raid we also see Arc 3.0 launched in Season 18. Now Sandbox lead Kevin Yanis has suggested that many of the synaptic spear attacks that we saw back in Season of the Risen were actually testing for the up and coming Arc 3.0. Now as things currently stand we are still waiting for full details on all the aspects and fragments for Arc 3.0, but with that being said you could be confident in the knowledge that it will be very similar to Solar and Void, and bringing them much closer to Stasis, which launched alongside Beyond Light. All in all, Arc 3.0 is likely to be very focused around mobility and high chaining, so if you found Solar 3.0 fun for clearing large groups of ads, then you should be very excited for Arc 3.0, which launches in a matter of weeks. Now next up we're going to move on to some of the changes coming in the Crucible, and there's quite a lot of changes coming in PvP. One of the first talking points is the in-air effectiveness, which is having its stat added to the game upon the launch of Season 18. Now due to some of the big changes to the sandbox, this is very much a stat we need to spec into, so as soon as next season kicks off we'll be able to see this in-game, giving us a better representation of this particular stat on each weapon, helping us lean into this even more and hopefully being more effective effective inside the Crucible. Now in Season 17, a Rift was added to the game as part of Iron Banner, however this has been cycled out of Iron Banner and added as a Crucible rotator. And on top of that, the Crucible map Disjunction will be added to the general map pool for regular Crucible games. So fully expect to see Disjunction on a more regular basis when taking part inside the Crucible. Now as for regular Crucible starting in Season 18, Bungie are going to start tuning match fairness back inside the Crucible playlist. Bungie refers this to a loose skill-based matchmaking algorithm and will be live tuning the matchmaking parameters over the first few weeks until they land on something that provides a better balance between fairness, quality and speed. This change will only apply to Control, but be sure to sound off with your feedback when jumping in when Season 18 launches on the 23rd of August. Now jumping back to Iron Banner, and in Season 18 it will be your first opportunity to gild your Iron Lord seal, and with Rift moving to a Crucible rotator, we see Eruption introduced to Destiny 2. Now Eruption is clash with energy boost based on kill streaks. Now during internal testing, Bungie referred to this mode as Streak Mayhem and provided more details in the most recent This Week at Bungie, and I'll leave the link to that down in the video description below. Now from here we're going to move on to weapons and armor. Now during Season 17, Bungie did provide a pre-seasonal sandbox update and made sweeping changes to a lot of the weapon archetypes in Destiny 2, but it doesn't stop there, and in Season 18 Bungie will be taking a close look at primary weapon balance across multiple archetypes. So with that in mind, be prepared for another meta shift when Season 18 kicks off. Now Bungie did go on to share some of the highlights and will be revisiting some weapon subfamilies, some legendary perks and exotic weapon tuning, and adding intrinsic anti-champion functionality to several exotic weapons. Now if there's a particular exotic that you'd like to see have anti-champion functionality, be sure to sound off down in the comments below. Now on top of sandbox changes and weapon adjustments, we also see a handful of weapons cycle out of the game. For Iron Banner, this includes the Peace Bond sidearm and the Archon's Thunder machine gun. For Nightfall weapons, this includes the Plug 1 fusion rifle and also the Hothead rocket launcher. As of the time of posting this video, the Plug 1 is available as a Nightfall and Grandmaster Nightfall reward, so if you're still chasing that down, this will be your last opportunity to get your hands on it. Now as for Trials of Osiris, the weapons cycling out of the game include the Eye of Soul sniper rifle and also the Summoner auto rifle. Now whilst these are cycling out of the game, these will be replaced with brand new weapons, so fully expect full details during the Bungie showcase on the 23rd of August. Now from here we're going to move on to vendor updates, and starting in Season 18, Bounty 44 will be getting a huge update. So by completing daily gunsmith bounties, these will now grant 50 gunsmith reputation each, which is an increase of 25 for a total of 200 gunsmith materials each and every day. And more importantly, on top of that, gunsmith reputation gained from dismantling legendary or exotic weapons and armor will be increased to 5, which is currently set at 3. This will offer a considerable boost at the rate which we level up our gunsmith reputation, with the aim of hopefully allowing us to reset our gunsmith at least once per season. Now the final section of our preview of Season 18 is the Festival of the Lost 2022. Each and every year Bungie give us the opportunity as a community to vote for the armor set for the up and coming event. This year we'll see brand new mech themed armor added to the game, which we need to earn as part of Festival of the Lost. Now if you haven't taken part in Festival of the Lost before, this is our Halloween themed event and will take place in October towards the end of Season 18. So if you're excited to make your Guardian look like something out of Transformers, then make sure to jump in, and Bungie will release more details on this later in the year. So there we have it guys, a good look at everything that we currently know about Season 18 and Season of the Redacted. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to check out one of the 2 videos you see here in these cards for more Destiny 2 content. And if you want to keep up to date with everything to do with Destiny 2, then be sure to hit subscribe as well. I'm going to jump back into the game as always guys, and I will catch you all again very soon.